Clickbait, 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 clickbait. Clickbait, I'm definitely guilty. The title, the thumbnail, but before you click away from this video, hear me out, because in today's video I want to tell you how much money I actually made on YouTube so far and why I'm extremely excited about this. And it's definitely not because of how much it was. But before I tell you that, let's quickly get ready because I have an appointment in the city and I'm gonna take you with me. Let's go. But first we need something to make a good thumbnail. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The funny thing is that it's not even my own cash. It's my girlfriend's cash because I recently sold a used camera of hers, but we definitely need it for the thumbnail. Don't tell her I borrowed it. Now let's go because I'm probably gonna be a little bit late as always.
I wish you were the one who made me whole, and I won't be turned.
Whoa, it's cold and grey autumn weather here in Germany. No nice sun anymore. Too bad. Right now I'm on my way to the city to have a meeting that's mainly about personal finance and some insurance that I need for my freelance business. And I figured that many of you are not even coming from Germany. Some of you watch from America, some watch from Sweden, others from India. So I thought it might be interesting for you to see how it looks like here where I'm living. Not really the center of the world, but we're taking a little walk and I'm taking you with. And along the way I'm actually gonna explain a little bit more about the money topic that we're talking about today.
Away from all the fun, it seems I'm bound to be away from you. I never meant to drive you off this way.
So, and why I'm making these videos today is because exactly today I made my first ever YouTube ad revenue. Because 3 days ago I activated ads on my videos and now I actually made, I'm probably gonna show the screenshot somewhere here, exactly 67 cents of ad revenue. And I'm extremely excited about this. Let me explain why. So if you have any idea of how this ad revenue thing on YouTube works, then you might already know that to activate ads on your videos, by now you need 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 hours of watch time on your channel. Which, to be honest, in itself was insanely difficult and only worked because of one big highlight video I made for Jon and Janni's wedding. And I actually passed that already like 4 or 5 months ago, but I decided to not activate ads in the first place until I found out something that made me think about it twice. But before, let me quickly tell you that I personally absolutely hate watching ads on YouTube. That's why I personally always use an ad block on my browser, so I never have to see any of those. And I'm absolutely not gonna be angry if you do the same when you're watching my videos on my channel. But let me quickly explain why I think it's actually still gonna be a good thing that I turned on the ads on the channel. Because a few days ago I saw a video where someone made a comparison. He uploaded a video to YouTube which in the very beginning got a whole lot of views and he had ads turned on. I'm gonna try to link the video somewhere up here where I saw that. About half a day later he turned off the ads and the views directly shot down. Which means that YouTube does not show the video any further if there are no ads on the video. Which in the end also makes sense, because why would they want to show the video when they are not making any money off people watching the video? So in the end, to be able to make more of these videos, of course it's gonna be helpful if we get more views on the videos. And therefore it's gonna be helpful if YouTube wants to promote the videos. Therefore I thought it could be good to at least test out to see if it makes any difference if I have the ads turned on. And in the end I guess you can already tell that it's not really about the money, because if I calculate realistically how much money I would make from YouTube AdSense revenue right now, that would realistically be like 10 or 15 euros maybe. Per month I meant there actually. So if you should ever get annoyed in the next time because of ads that are showing in front of my videos, then my apologies. It was me who turned them on, not YouTube who decided to turn them on. Just so that together we might reach a few more people, that those videos might be helpful to encourage them to start something for themselves if they want to do that, just like I do. Which in the end is the main reason why I'm doing these videos. To share encouragement for people that might have doubts whether they should start something for themselves. Because I know that I've been struggling with this quite a lot, as you've probably seen in my latest video. And that's why I want to share a little bit of that encouragement that I now have in making those videos for you.
You got someone new, I know it.
And the reason why I'm actually super excited about the few cents that I actually made now, and not only from ad revenue, also I made about €1.20 from Amazon affiliate links. If you ever wonder what gear I'm using, down in the description somewhere there's a link. I have a page on kit.com where you can see all the gear that I'm using, just for those who are interested and care about the equipment that I'm using here. But the thing why I'm excited about this is something called proof of concept. So, and if you remember in an earlier video, if you haven't watched it by now, I'm gonna link it up here. I told you that before this video thing, I was working on a startup company. And the big problem that we had there was that we never really got to the point where we got any investors to put in any money into our company to make it grow bigger. And one of the big reasons for that was that we didn't have any proof of concept, which means that we couldn't show at all that the product that we were developing, it was an app back then, would ever make any money. And on the same time, I knew someone from another startup company, and in the very beginning, they managed to show very, very little amounts of money to take in from their users, just like maybe a few euros. But that alone is proof enough that this could actually, if it grows way bigger, could actually have the potential to bring in a little bit of money, which in the end, of course, YouTube for me, apart from that I really enjoy making videos, of course, shall be a small little business for myself. So just these few little euros show that if this entire thing grows bigger in a few years from now, that could actually turn into something that allows me to stay self-employed and turns into a full-time income. And of course, obviously, I already knew that in fact this is working and thousands of people earn money like this, but it's still a whole nother thing if it actually works for you, because you then have this aha moment and then see that it's actually real.
So I pray to God.
So, and if we both together look at the numbers that you see down below this video and then think about if this entire channel would be like 100 times bigger, which is massively far away, but theoretically possible, I guess you and I, we both know that on YouTube, that those numbers wouldn't be completely unrealistic, then that's super exciting to me, because in the end that's gonna help me make more of these videos and in turn therefore share my thoughts with you, and also of course share all that has worked for me and hasn't worked for me with you, so that you can take all that knowledge for yourself and build something similar if you want to.
Just be
So that's why I'm extremely excited about those few cents, and also wanted to bring it to a little bit of a broader point, which is to appreciate the small victories. As I said a few videos beforehand, it's the little step all added together, maybe over a time of 1.5, 2, 3 more years from now, that then together turn into something bigger. And that's really what we're going for here right now. But obviously that's nothing that I can rely on right now, so that's why the main part of my business at the moment will still be all my freelance work. Which is exactly the reason why we're going to have the meeting and talk about insurances, and it's mainly gonna be about a professional liability insurance, so if ever something goes wrong on a shoot, I need to be insured for that. So let's go to that meeting now, and I still have about 20 minutes more time, that's why I think I want to share one more thought with you.
wanna find a place to rest, be human for a while. Just be human for a while.
And that is how, especially two creators that I've recently started watching a lot more, which are Matt Diavella and Cody Warner, have managed to build up their Patreon account and have built up a whole lot of different very useful services, for example consultations or editing tutorials or secret podcasts for any of their viewers that are more interested in that kind of things. Not that that's really gonna come anytime soon, but it's definitely one thing that I'm gonna consider for some time in the future. And until then, it's time for more freelancing projects, and that's why we're having the meeting now. By the way, it's finally time for Christmas markets again in Germany. We're very big on that. Ooh, it's so freaking cold. About 1.5 or 2 hours later, meeting's just been over. By the way, if you're curious against what kind of risks you should insure yourself as a freelancer, if that's anything you ever would want to know, let me know in the comments. I can make a video about that as well. But now it's time to get home. But there's one last thing that I want to tell you in today's video, and that just simply is, as I said earlier, to appreciate the small victories. In my case, this was the few cents of YouTube ad revenue that to me seems like a little bit of that tiny spark that could actually turn into a fire someday. So that gets me pretty excited, and if you ever have like the small tiny victory, then celebrate it. And then of course tell me in the comments what that small victory was. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd be excited if you smash that button below, or if you're not fully convinced yet, maybe just watch another one of my videos that I'll show you right now. Also, here's a playlist to watch this new vlog series all the way from the beginning. Florian out, until next time.